Hey everybody, Michael Snyder, California Weather Watch. Today's December 2nd. Right now we're looking at the infrared satellite imagery. You can see the state of Hawaii here. There's California. You can see the Kona storm being brought up into some of these systems, moving into the Pacific Northwest. And some of this moisture will be including Northern California at times. We'll look at the weather models on that. And an interesting system showing up towards the end of the model run here for the Sierra Nevada, maybe bringing some snowfall. And then we'll take a look off into the fantasy forecast. The extended forecast continues to show some stormy weather potentially coming towards the mid portion of the month, and we'll dive into those details a little bit here. But looking at the channel, it's been doing good. We're up over 13,000 subscribers. Just want to extend some thanks to everybody who continues to check back daily. And if you want to monetarily support the channel, you can click that join button down below. No pressure at all, of course. And now checking the National Weather Service, Eureka, California does have some flood watches up there, and this could be continued on in through the next few days as some of those atmospheric rivers bring some heavy precip to portions of Northern California. This day in SoCal weather history, check it out. San Diego, 3.34 inches of rain. Very impressive. 1968, this fishing barge, this former ferry between San Francisco and Oakland, built in 1877, it was sank out there and it remains an artificial reef. Right now, it's pretty interesting. Somebody actually got a picture of it there. Now, taking a look, if you want a nice, affordable home weather station, click on that link down below to save 10%. All solar powered and all wireless. Very good for the price. Highly recommend that station. Total precipitation in inches, national blended models. So as we go through the day today, you can see some of that rain falling across Northern California. And some of that could be heavy. Again, as you can see, some of that piling up. And as we go through tomorrow morning, some of the northern Sierra Nevada as well, getting some snowfall and some rainfall for the lower elevations there. And as we scroll on in through the day, Monday, you can see additional precip coming into Northern California. It actually sags across some of the Bay Area as we go on in through the day Wednesday as well. So we'll watch that for some rainy impacts also. And then as we go through the end of the week, we could be bringing some snowfall to the Sierra Nevada here. We'll look at that in the next model run for snow as well. But look at some of these totals across Southwest Oregon and Northwest California there. That's what's going to be driving those flooding concerns as we go through the next few days. Taking a look at total snow in inches, I'll put this into motion here, and you can see a few inches as we go through this afternoon and tonight across some of the central and northern Sierra Nevada or Mount Shasta, for example. And then we scroll out a little bit further into the week here, and you can see potentially a decent shot of snow starting to show up here as we go on in through Thursday and Friday. So we'll watch that system here. Even shows a tiny bit of snow getting down towards Southern California, but mainly targeting the Sierra Nevada, Northern California, and Northern Nevada at this point. Now, let's look at Lake Tahoe. You can see some of that snow potential starting to emerge near the end of the run. Again, on the day Thursday or Friday, we'll watch this over the next couple of days and try to pinpoint some of those details a bit better. Mount Shasta picking up a couple inches of snow, and then that threat of snow towards the end of the week. This is looking at the GFS, Ensemble Mean. So this is hot off the presses here. 500 millibars, 18,000 feet, general ridge and trough position. And you can see the system's moving through the Pacific Northwest, atmospheric river potential, and that's impacting California at times. And by the time we get to Wednesday, could bring some light rain down towards the Bay Area. And then we bring this chance of some snow towards the end of the week for the Sierra Nevada as that trough kind of moves through, rebuilds some ridging here. And then as we go out towards the mid portion of December, you notice this troughing set up. Pretty impressive signal on the GFS. And it's been showing this for the most part over the last few days. And GFS has been performing quite well, actually, also. And this is towards the mid portion of December. So this is something for us to watch. It's still a ways out there, but it does look a little bit promising right now, but still a fantasy forecast. This is the GFS, same time frame here. So we're looking off into the extended, and you can see the troughing showing up there and bringing some interesting storm systems potentially into the state of California here as we go through the mid portion of December. Now, looking at the GFS, again, I want to show you what this would look like as far as precipitation is concerned. As we go through the next few days, you can see some of that heavier precip for Northern California and snow potential for the Sierra Nevada. And then as we go on in towards the mid portion of December, you can see that storm activity start to drop. Some interesting stuff here all the way down towards Southern California as well, but purely fantasy right now. Looking at the daily 2-meter max temperatures here over the next few days. Each slide is a day. So this would be for tomorrow, Sunday. You can see the nice comfortable temperatures across some of the desert areas, Southern California into the low 70s, nice and glorious there. And you see the valley areas, maybe mid 60s, warming up a bit here as we go through Tuesday and Wednesday. Might get some 70s across some of the valley areas here. That 92 is probably for Death Valley there, and might be getting up towards 80 for a lot of the desert areas. We scroll through the end of the week, and you see that cool down coming as we swing a trough through here as well. And you can see maybe back down into the mid and upper 50s for a lot of the valley areas, and even cooler on Saturday here. So we'll see how that trends also as we go through the next couple of days. days. 6 to 10 day, you can see the above average conditions, northern and below for Southern California. And hopefully we switch that up as we get on in towards the mid portion of the month. And you can kind of see the 8 to 14 day. It doesn't have below average here anymore now, and it does show some above average. So maybe this will start to be uptrended here in the Climate Prediction Center over the next couple of days. Drought still doing okay for California, but we're going to start needing some precipitation here before too long to start reintroducing some drought, maybe to some areas if this becomes a prolonged dry period. And you can see Arizona and New Mexico definitely need some rainfall as well. And this is week's 3 to 4 precipitation outlook. This was issued December 1st, so that yesterday. You can see it does include Southern California, portions of Nevada, and Arizona. And this goes to the second half of the month of December, basically. So that's a little bit of a positive sign there also. So anyway, we'll continue to do this over the next couple of days. We'll watch that system coming towards the end of the week here. We'll continue to watch the extended forecast. A lot of times El Nino does not show its face until after the new year, but hopefully we can start getting some systems in here that might be El Nino enhanced and bring some rainfall into the region here. And once it starts, it might get hot and heavy here. You know how it gets across California. It's feast or famine a lot of the time. So we'll just continue to watch that as we go. Hope you guys are liking these videos. Click like and subscribe. We'll do this again tomorrow, and I will talk to you guys then.